Sampurasun, Sadayana, kumaha damang balik deh di channel gaming Don Rasputint. Yap, sekali ini gua akan kembali melanjutkan permainan Hitman 2 di stage 4. Nah, kira-kira di stage 4 ini apakah akan berhasil agen 47 alias agen Utint menyelesaikan misinya? Akan ada aksi-aksi menegangkan apa di stage 4 ya? Pokoknya nah, saksikan saja ya. Dan sebelum masuk ke permainan, jangan lupa support dulu nih channel guanya dengan cara di like videonya, di komen videonya, dan jangan lupa di subscribe ya, biar banyak semangat nih untuk menamatkan game ini. Ya udah, nggak usah banyak lama-lama, kita langsung masuk aja ke permainannya. Go.
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs were almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. You don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute, man with a Providence pin. The first constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys. So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident. The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master. A KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shadow Client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field.
Nah, ini dia target kita, ada dua bernama Janus dan Nolan Cassidy. Nah ini untuk Janus, dia meskipun udah tua begini dia adalah legendary KGB atau Master of the Spy ya, Master mata-mata cuy. Yang satu lagi dia kartel katanya cuy, kartel atau apalah, tadi gua kebacain cuma kartel doang. Nah jadi tadi diceritakan bahwa si Janus ini dia adalah the real client apa kok Windows sih, bayangan gitu gua. Ya si klien bayangan tuh dari real klien bayangan. Aku beribet sih ngomongnya, adalah si Janus ternyata cuy. Padahal dia udah sakit-sakitan gini masih dibunuh sekarang ya. Oh masih satu RW cuy.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there.
Wah, gue curiga nih sekarang lokasinya ada di perumahan warga cuy. Di perumahan elit nih cuy. Tuh. Rapi, namanya di perumahan, ada kincir angin. Fine close and day, nurse. Tuh fine close. Sekarang kita suruh nyamar jadi server, tukang dagang maksudnya. Ya kita disuruh nge-queue tapi di area terbuka lagi cuy, dan ini terang. Tuh mancingnya gimana ya? Duh, nggak ada tempat pembuangan mayat lagi.
A realtor with a taste for the sweet things in life is in Whittleton Creek to show a house to Nolan Cassidy. It looks like he's stuck at a local muffin stand at the moment. It would be a shame to keep Cassidy waiting, wouldn't it?
Oh ini nih, kita pancing di sini aja cuy. Tapi ntar itu lagi ngobrol dulu deh. Nah. Musiknya enggak banget ya, tapi asik ya. Nah. Cus. Nggak ada tempat pembuangan mayat, jadi gua sembunyiin aja di sini cuy. Nah, ini matiin dulu kampret tar. Hai. Nah, kita bawa dulu nih kuenya cuy. Terus simpan di sini nih. Aduh, kok susah sih? Apa kurang ya? Ampura bos, kebagian. Oh, belum meri nih namanya cuy. Nah, perasaan tadi gue ngambil 7. Tapi tadi dia curiga cuy. Tapi tetap aja dimakan, coba. Waduh, lapar Pak Haji. Setiap bulan puasa keladahar. Tinggal aduh mana sebut gitu sih Pak Haji itu. Aduh, mulus. Alah, keracunan cuy. Aduh, mulus aku cuy. Aduh, hampura. Hey. Kita tunggu di mana ya? Anjir, itu mobilnya mantap cuy. Di Indonesia mah kayaknya langka cuy mobil kayak tadi. Ada limousine, coba. Kan mantap jiwa. Itu kan apa gua bilang, secara grafik untuk properti bangunan dan kendaraan tuh udah bagus. Cuman ya itu tadi ceritanya itu gak gerak orangnya. Oh iya, gue juga lupa bilang di step ketiga kita tadi ada cerita tentang masa lalunya si Diana Woodbourne, dan kali ini cerita tentang masa lalunya si Agen 47 dan si Grey. Jadi ya gitulah intinya mah. Saya juga kurang tahu, tapi yang penting mah hampura Pak. Maafkan aku, ini semua demi tercapainya misi. Dan ada tukang sate. Aduh, aku kabita cuy, sate tapi udah kenyang. Nah, kita masukin aja ke dalam. Kali aja ada. Oh, ada cuy. Ini dia tempat pembuangan mayat. Itu sekarang kita ke lokasi kasih apaan ya? Oh, itu sebelah sana cuy. Tuh kan secara grafiknya udah bagus, emang kalau dari secara historinya apa ya, cerita gitu ya, film ceritanya itu kalah lah sama Hitman 6. Hitman 6 tuh setiap storynya tuh gerak, bibir juga gerak, jernih gambarnya. Kalau yang cuman bagus di grafik saat main doang. Dan sama baju agennya juga tuh udah terlalu cerah ya menurut gua mah. Jadi asa gimana gitu, pokoknya setiap pakaian yang dia pakai tuh asa terlalu cerah banget cuy. Jangan-jangan dia nyambar jadi game juga bakalan bajunya kelihatan mewah ancol. Jadi kurang real kalau untuk bajunya. Kalau untuk lipatan mah ya itu malah segitu mah udah lumayan. Lipat no akses tuh bisa nih. Oh iya benar. Kita coba lagi cuy.
Listen sir, there's no drama. Just need to check your pockets if you want to pass.
Sok periksa masih kalaluarkeun da kabeh senjata tajam.
Alright. Good job sir. Thank you.
Good job sir. Nah, itu target kitanya cuy. Nolan ke CD. Nah ini si Nolan ke CD ini. Oh dia udah nungguin kita dari tadi katanya cuy.
Mr. Cassidy, I'm sorry for the delay. I'm ready to take you to the house.
About time.
Let's go. Kita suruh ke sana cuy. Buka rumah bagian detor, maksudnya apaan ya? Kagak tahu lah. Yang penting mah kita kesana dulu cuy. Dan lagi-lagi biasa target nih kalau suruh ngikutin lama jalannya. Ya kadang-kadang aku juga bete cuy. Udah mah nggak lari lama, lelet lagi, aduh. Terus kalau ke Badung tuh emosi. Not arrested company. Oke. Aduh. Nah. Sip, udah kebuka. Confess by host. Confiscation by the host. Maksudnya gimana ini? Oh, enggak, yang 46 meter mah dia find clues. Clues apaan ya? Tuh, katanya udah bener suruh kesini.
This is the downstairs living room.
Oh.
It is most commonly used for watching television.
Oh iya ngerti. Jadi si agen 47 ini dia jadi sales marketing properti rumah. Dan ini si Nolan Cassidy-nya dia yang mau beli rumah cuy, tapi dia pengen lihat-lihat dulu. Nah ini nih rumahnya. Oh dia punya ruangan bawah tanah cuy. Gila nih rumahnya mantap. Nah ini podcast ini bukan
And here's Here's the basement.
Basement tuh kan.
The usual boiler elements are to be found down here. And it seems a room with a safe of some sort.
Now that is more like it. That looks just like a vault. This is very interesting.
Kita suruh buka dulu ini katanya cuy. Nah,
Nice work, 47. Let's hope he doesn't set off the alarm somehow.
Frank, go outside and check the garden. I want to know how visible this vault is from the outside. Ground, weird, sloping things like that.
Got it, sir.
So you're looking to sell this for how much was it? Yes. Now this is more like it.
nah,
This I
kayaknya
can
kan dia nyuruh
use.
si penjaganya keluar cuy.
All right, let me help with this thing. Advanced Kronstadt Matrix Laser Home Security System. We used to break these
Oh,
open
ada
for
security
training at the academy.
laser cuy.
The thing about these systems is most homeowners are lazy, so they don't reset the factory setting to their own codes. Let's just try this code just for fun.
Just for fun.
Well, what do you know? It worked. Looks like Schmidt is a bigger amateur than I imagined. So you're looking to sell this for how much was it
Nah,
again?
dia masuk nih.
Sounds about right.
Terus kita nyalain cuy.
And this vault unit,
Nantinya dia kena laser cuy.
internal climate control.
Kalau ngeliat dari ininya, bentar gue save dulu.
All the comforts of home.
Lihat.
Quite interesting. And a nice looking safe in here too. Any idea what the previous owner?
Aduh, katanya gue pengen cepetan ngobrolnya kelamaan dah. Kata lu, mampus lu. Aduh, masih ngomong cuy.
All right, you've seen enough.
Lamaan lu.
Capacity is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Mampus, kirain gue bakaran kena laser cuy, taunya meledak. Tapi ini security-nya langsung pada sigap cuy. Kita harus keluarnya pelan-pelan cuy. Pelan-pelan. Nah, ini target kita ada di sana si Janus sama. Bentar, sekejap dulu. Udah belum. Kesana dulu aja lah. Sekarang kita suruh jadi nyamar jadi perawat, jadi suster lah. Tuh yang pakai rok cuy. Oh, nah, kita jalan dulu nih, jalannya nih. Nanya lagi kasih makan dulu cuy. Lihat dianya curiga cuy. Lihat. Ya, terus. Aduh, hampur apa? Ini demi kelancaran hamba menyelesaikan misi. Aduh, dia yang tak berdosa, dia yang menanggung nyawa. Aduh, kejam. Nah, sip, sekarang kita suruh ke mana lagi? Kita lihat lagi fan story misinya cuy. Story for sale udah. Nah, ya udahlah, untuk stake 4 part satunya cukup sampai sini dulu ya, karena gua takut durasinya terlalu panjang cuy. So, ditunggu saja updatean video berikutnya. Nah, jangan lupa diklik lambang lonceng atau bel biar nanti begitu gua update akan ada pemberitahuannya di akun kalian ya. Ya udahlah, gak usah banyak lama-lama, dan tidak lupa gue selalu minta support kalian untuk membantu gue mengembangkan channel ini untuk menjadi lebih baik, dengan cara di like videonya dan di komen ya, kasih saran, kritik bebas lah, yang penting sopan ya. Juga jangan lupa di subscribe ya, biar gue makin semangat nih menyelesaikan kisah bukan kisah lagi deh mah, misi-misi agen 47 alias agen Utint di dalam menyelesaikan semua misi-misinya. Ya udahlah, gua akhiri saja. Oh iya, gua lupa tadi harusnya gua ngucapin ya di yang part pertama, ngucapin selamat berbuka puasa, tapi tanggung. Ya udahlah. Kalau ini di sini udah taraweh cuy, udahan tarawehnya malah. Ya udahlah, gua akhiri saja. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ciao.